hockey wraparound and also the Bauer stick blade protector. We're going to be jumping on the street, giving it a mix of shooting, stick handling to see which is the best protective, which is the best performing, and essentially which one you should be considering picking up. Now, this is going to be a bit of a different video. The way we're going to do this is based on which one of these is going to be essentially not able to protect the stick after a series of tests. We're going to be kicking off with slap shots. We're on a very, very harsh surface right now. It's kind of smooth, but it's very, very rough in terms of how abrasive it is. So it's going to be putting these two devices essentially through a lot more wear and tear than they would typically go through. So let's see which one of these is the least protective, which one of them is the most protective, and which one you should consider picking up now that we're heading into summer. And a quick side note, we're also going to be throwing in the Franklin Edge armor as well, because that always gets mistaken for a hockey wraparound, and we want to show you why that shouldn't be the case. If you're considering picking up a stick protector, it should be one of these two, but we're going to figure out which one and why. Let's go. Now let's take a look at how these get attached to sticks. Franklin's Edge armor will fit the second largest volume of sticks, but it has a very rubbery, almost silicone-like texture that means that it doesn't always fit the stick securely. Depending on which stick blade you put it on, the edges or the teeth of the stick protector will sometimes skew or pop out to the side, which means that the stick protector isn't securely fastened to the stick and will speed up the rate that it deteriorates. The hockey wraparound will fit the largest volume of sticks, but of course it's not perfect. Around the toe area, depending on which stick you put it on, there can sometimes be a little gap between the wraparound and the toe area of the stick's blade. This isn't something that you feel, but it's fair to mention it because it's something that you do notice in regards to fitment. But the wraparound is one size fits all. We're yet to come across a stick blade that this wraparound will not go over. But both the Franklin Edge armor and the hockey wraparound require tape. Now, when we look at Bauer's new stick protector, this uses a Velcro system around the heel of the stick's blade to fasten it to the stick. And then it has an additional area of plastic that cuts across the toe section of the stick's blade to lock it into place. Now, while this is much more effective because it doesn't require tape, it definitely doesn't fasten the protector as securely because it's only fixed at one point. It has one anchor point, whereas the other two protectors are essentially taped to the entire body of the stick blade. The biggest drawback with Bauer's protector is that it's made for Bauer sticks. P28 Bauer curve and a P92 Bauer curve. Now, I'm not going to say that Sherwood will not work, CCM will not work, because we found sticks within those manufacturers that will work with these protectors, but the blade and the curve needs to be incredibly close to the P92 from Bauer and the P28 from Bauer. And we know from testing sticks that not all P28 curves are the same, not all P92 curves are the same across different manufacturers. This is the biggest drawback, and it really does limit the amount of players that can pick up this protector. And in regards to the friction caused by the tape on the bottom of two of these protectors, once you've used them for even a few seconds on a hard surface, you scrape away the tape from the area of the protector that comes into contact with the ground, but the protectors are still fastened by the sides, and then you don't have any more friction.
Come off already. Come on. So obviously I knew today we were shooting with Bauer's stick protector and wraparound hockey, but Chris has bought this completely different one. Was it Franklin armor?
That's the one, Franklin, Edge armor or something.
Edge armor. We were meant to be doing every blade protect, 100 shots. I took one shot. And it's not like it's unfair. Both sticks that require tape are taped up the exact same amount with the exact same roll of tape. So there's no difference. And look, one shot and it has fallen off. That's brutal. If I would have taken one more shot with that, that would have damaged the stick, defeating the whole purpose of it, which is protecting the blade. So you can use any stick you like outside while playing street hockey or doing a little bit of stick. I didn't even get to stick handle with this stick.
Yeah, and the teeth are completely bent.
Mate, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Now, the main issue with the Franklin protector is that the plastic is just too flimsy and too soft. It's almost like silicone and doesn't fix to the stick securely at all, and is why it breaks so easy, and it's why it comes off the stick blade so easily. me just to check in with you. How's it going?
Right, so we've got about 35 pucks left. What do you think?
I mean, the tape's worn off the bottom, but
the tape's worn off.
Is it fastened?
But it's still on there. I don't feel it moving around while I'm shooting. The only thing that looks like it's coming off is the tape.
Yeah.
So it's doing its job, protecting the blade. I can't see anything on the stick I can't see anything on the stick, any signs of it touching the concrete, scraping the concrete. So it's protecting my blade. Obviously it has to be taped up. I'm expecting the tape to come off. Tape's not meant to go through concrete, it's meant to be on ice. And it falls off on ice, so. It's got scrapes, it's got scratches, but all in all, it's doing pretty well. It's got 35 shots left, and I'm gonna put absolutely everything through these 35 shots to see if it can hold all 100 shots. And obviously, I'm taking slap shots because it's gonna give the wraparound its biggest test, because I'm ripping it across the concrete instead of just scraping it along the top with a wrist shot. And I'm putting absolutely everything through these shots. Don't think I'm going lightly on any of these. It took one shot to go through the last one. I wanna go through this one and all.
All right. Jeez. Not joking, are you? Woo. That sounds painful. Still on there?
Still on there.
Fair play.
No signs of giving way yet.
Almost at the 100 point.
Nah, yeah, it's gone off the toe.
Has it?
Yeah. Would I be shooting with it like that? No, I wouldn't. Because it'd be worrying me, because every single 5 shots is coming off more and more and more. So for me, this one lasted what?
65?
About 75 shots.
75, okay, that's not
That's
bad.
a lot more than one.
Okay.
So let's see how well the Bauer Stick Protect one does.
I think it's worth mentioning that it's not broken, it's just come off.
It's not broken, it's just come off and it's no longer doing its job, which is obviously what the purpose of this video is today, to see how long it lasts for 100 shots.
But you'd obviously need to retape it to keep going. So.
Yeah. So obviously we'd need to take all the tape off, put it back on the blade, retape it back up, which is not what we're here to do. I'm not trying to break it or snap it. I feel like I'd be here all day because the wear and tear on the actual bottom of the wraparound is next to none. I'm not trying to break it. We're trying to see how much it would last for 100 shots. So we're about 2 sticks down. I don't know why I said about, because we are 2 sticks down. We've done Franklin, what was it, Franklin Armor something?
Edge Armor.
Edge Armor, something like that, I don't know. I didn't use it long enough to remember the name. It lasted 1 shot. And it was taped full blade with about, oh my God, no. That's a no from me.
All right, it's gone. That was a big B, relax.
Hell no.
Big, strong hockey player getting in the video.
Hell no.
She's definitely getting in the video.
That's fine by me, I don't do Bs, man. That Franklin Edge Armor lasted 1 shot. I think it probably could go back on the stick, but obviously you've got to untape the whole blade, put it back on, retape the blade for it to last 1 shot. For me, that's not worth it.
It's a write-off then.
Do you know what I mean? I didn't even get a stick handle with it before it broke.
Fair.
And any kid that's playing hockey in the streets, or even like an adult, you can't help but shoot the puck. Regardless what you're using, green biscuit, black puck, whether it's a golf ball or not, you can't help but shoot.
Yeah.
If you say you can, you're lying. I don't care, you're lying.
No, that's fair. So essentially the Franklin's a write-off.
The Franklin's a write-off. Right, 100 pucks again. Bauer's Blade Protector, or Stick Protect, whatever it's called. 100 slap shots. See how long before it falls off or no longer protects your blade. I feel like I'm just shooting with, like, I look down, it's like I'm just shooting blade.
No tape. I mean, you have to give him credit for that.
It's horrible, it looks horrible.
I think it looks quite nice, if I'm honest.
No, because I feel like I'm damaging a stick. I don't like doing that.
Let's see.
So it's got some wear and tear on it already.
All right, go on.
good. First time it's fallen off. It's fallen off. Okay, so right now I'm just trying to adjust it a little bit, make it a little bit tighter, because that was 5 shots and the toe fell off already, which isn't impressive. But I'm also worried about how much wear and tear is on the bottom after 5 shots. I would say it's got more wear and tear on it now than the wraparound did after 75 shots. So right now I'm not impressed. We're gonna keep going because I was able to pop it back on quite easily, but we'll see. All right. 5 shots. I reckon all these and it's gonna be done.
You reckon?
I reckon so.
5 more shots, you think?
I reckon so. No, 6 more, so that was 4 shots.
Damn. All right, let's see. It's off again?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's fallen off again.
Again? Got to hold it steady for me, bro.
Strap's not also enough to injure it.
But also look at the wear and tear on it.
Yeah, that's not great.
So I was just adjusting the stick protect again because the toe fell off, and I had a bit of a closer look, and you can actually see just here, it's beginning to rip right where it comes over the blade in 10 shots. That's very worrying. And you can see the tear there real nicely. So I'm just obviously having a look after it's fallen off again. It actually damaged the blade while I was doing those shots.
Show me.
It's taken quite a hefty chunk out of the toe.
Oh, damn.
Which wasn't there before. So I believe that's it, this is done. So hands down, the hockey wraparound's better. Then the Bauer stick protect, and then the Franklin edge armor. But I'm not gonna lie, before the video started, I said to Chris, I think this is gonna be better.
I was worried. I mean, I thought, I love the wraparound, I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love it. So I thought, I can't swear.
You can't swear, dude. That's going at the end.
Now, I think one of the issues why we've been having such a hard time with the Bauer stick protector is because of how it's anchored onto the stick. Now, although it doesn't require tape, which is great, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. Out of all of the protectors that we've seen, if I was looking at it at a glance, I'd say this looks the best. And the fact that it adds the least weight on the end of a stick is going to be preferable to a lot of players out there. Players like light sticks, and this, if you're trading outside, definitely checks that box. But the fact that it's only anchored at the base of the heel, and essentially the whole way down the blade of the stick and the toe is just being anchored on by a strip of plastic that covers the blade of the stick's blade face, that's where the issue is. When you're taking a lot of hard shots on an abrasive surface, it can't take that, and it does slip and pop off. And also, the plastic that they're using isn't anywhere near as abrasive resistant as Hockey Wraparound's latest model. Now, I know that Bauer did a video about this product quite some time ago, but when he did the video, he actually used the Wraparound Ice model, as he said in the video, and no hating to Bauer, he's a great athlete, he's insane at hockey, but that model of Wraparound was actually 6 or 7 years older than the current model that we have in this video. The material that Wraparound are using is incredibly private because of how abrasive resistant it is. It's able to take a hell of a lot of abuse, as you've seen in 1,000-shot challenges, and it still looks good. And it also has a wear indicator inside the Wraparound, so when it gets to a point where it's close to ruining your stick, you'll know about it before you actually hit the asphalt or concrete and destroy your stick. Whereas what we have with Bauer's essentially first creation is just a piece of plastic that wears incredibly fast. Similar speed to what we saw from the Wraparound imitators from a video we filmed a few summers back. Now, this isn't me taking a shot at Bauer, because I know you guys always think I'm doing that. This is their first iteration of this product, and they've done a great job. They've hit a lot of nails on the head, but there's definitely room for improvement. If we go back to when Wraparound was first created, the first model definitely wasn't anywhere near as good as the models that we have now. It's a process, it takes time. There's been a lot of development that goes into a product that looks quite simple and straightforward. So hats off to Bauer for doing a great job with the first model that they've created. I've got to say, one of the worst things about this is the fact that it only fits Bauer's stick curves. I think that was a real low blow for Bauer to do. They should have opened it up to everyone, but I guess that's what the hockey wraparound is there for. But hopefully this has given you all the information you need to figure out which one you want to go for. And if you want more tests, more videos, we'll link all of the other clips that we've got down below in the video description. And if you want to request anything you want us to do with these over the summer, comment down below and let us know. But thank you guys for watching, and take care till the next one.